Howdy, howdy, hey. Oh, this flower's going to put a few people in their shoes, eh? This is Lantana. Yeah, bush tucker too. Oh, bet you didn't know that. There's a few little tricks with this one. So first of all, Lantana is actually a herb, and the way to differentiate most herbs is they're actually they're four-sided. So that's actually like a square. It's based off a square on that profile there. So your basil and your rosemary are all based off squares like that. Very interesting. Now, you can actually suck the nectar out of these little flowers, like honeysuckle that. All right? Come on, focus me. Yeah, these little flowers you can actually suck the nectar out of. Terrible time focusing. There we go. Now, another thing, if you see a bee that's stranded, you can pick him up. He'll probably usually be exhausted because he hasn't got any nectar. Put him on a lantana flower. He'll go nuts. Now, you can also use the dried branches to smoke food and actually impart the flavour onto it. There are varieties of lantana that have an absolutely heavenly smell. Almost like a citrusy sort of tone, like citrus and rosemary. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can also eat the berries on lantana. So let's see if I can find any. Well, these aren't ripe just yet. They have to turn black. Right? When they turn black, they have almost like a caramel flavour to them. Very interesting. And the seed is also edible, at least in my experience. Yeah, so another great thing about lantana, it's a nitrogen-fixing plant, which means it makes soil really lush and healthy. It's also a habitat plant, so you'll always find little birds, little tiny little birds will always jot in there to try and hide because it's spiky, and big things don't like being spiked, but the small birds, they can fit through the gaps, like that gap right there. So there you go. And I reckon, and I'm going to try it, I reckon you can make a real nice tea from these flowers. I reckon if you gathered a whole bunch of these flowers, you could dry them out and get the nectar or something to make a real sweet tea. So there you go, lantana. Yeah. Oh, and in Africa, they actually use this, the Kalahari Bushmen will grab large plants that are very similar to lantana. I don't know if it's exactly lantana or something similar. And they'll stack them around in a circle around themselves when they're out hunting at night. And you have a fire in the center with some elephant dung. And this is supposed to keep away all the wild predators. Because they just don't, again, they don't want to come in there and get spiked. So, yeah, lantana. Amazing. Very aromatic. Smell the young leaves. The young leaves are usually the most beautiful leaves. So, hope you enjoy lantana.